guys, it's Marzi here, back with another video. Today has been kind of a sad day as well as yesterday because I have left my crew Nimbus. I've been with Nimbus since I basically joined the app. It was my very first eventing crew and I've been in it for quite a long time now. But it was time for me to go on to some bigger things and push myself a little bit harder when it comes to eventing. So my new crew now is 𝓕𝓲𝓷𝓭. And as you can see, this crew's minimums are much higher than what Nimbus's was. And that is just because I really would like to push myself harder when it comes to eventing because I do have the time to do so. So that is what this video is going to be about. It is going to be about crews. So with crews, you can join very casual crews where it's just people chilling, people talking. They don't have minimums. You know, you can event as you please. You can join simple eventing crews where their minimums are very low if you're kind of just a casual player. But, you know, you still like eventing a bit. You know, you're new to the app or you're new to the game. Like, you don't really understand how it all works yet. That is a great way to kind of ease yourself into eventing. Or there is, you know, real eventing crews, like the ones where the minimums are, you know, a little bit higher, where Nimbus, I'm just going to be talking about fashion currently because that is what the current event is. So Nimbus's minimum for fashion was 7 million. And when I joined, I believe it was 5 million, I believe, which was great. You know, it pushed me right off the bat, but it wasn't too hard. And now my minimum is much higher being in 𝓕𝓲𝓷𝓭 because I feel like I can do that. So this video is mostly going to be based off of how to get yourself an eventing crew, not a social crew, because they're very easy to find. So to do that, sorry, I'm getting messages and stuff. To do that, if you are not in a crew yet, right here underneath your name, you are going to see, it will say find or create a crew if you're not in one yet. If you click on it, it'll show a huge list of different crews that you can join, but I'm already in a crew, so it's just going to show my crew information. I would suggest not joining those crews because they're most likely not going to be a hard eventing crew. So to do that, or to find yourself a crew, you're going to want to click feed at the bottom corner of your screen. You're going to want to make sure you're in the hashtag section right here. Click the search bar and you're going to want to type in crew. And you want to click on that. So as you can see, there are a lot of recruiting posts. And, sorry, again, you can see that there are, you know, this is called a greenhouse crew. This person is eventing for their crew. Namaste, Zodiac, and Nightshade. You know, as you scroll, you can see a bunch of different crews that are recruiting new members, specifically because of the fact that the fashion event just started. A lot of these posts are going to be like, you know, people are really looking for people to join their crew. So you're going to want to find a crew that is good for your schedule. If you have a ton of time to event, but you don't want to spend money, you're going to want to probably find a crew, something like, let's see, right? Okay, this is the easygoing crew right here. You can see the fashion is 1 to 3 million per theme, which is pretty easy. You won't need to spend money. You will have to event, but not super hard. This would be a good crew for somebody who's able to event, but doesn't want to go super crazy. They kind of want to do it casually, but still have a crew that does event. Whereas something like, okay, no, that's a video. I seen up here, Zodiac. Zodiac is a fantastic, this is like a top 5 cruise. As you can see, their minimum right here, if you can get to 100 million easily, that's very, very high. They're probably going to be placing top 5 every time. So this is, you live on the app, you can spend a lot of money on the game to make sure that you do get that amount of tickets. This would be a fantastic crew for you. This is kind of actually a cool opportunity that Zodiac is recruiting. Let's see. Right here, this is a very, very good crew if you are new to the game. As you can see, collect, prank, and fashion is all at 500k, which is very, very, very easy. It would be good for somebody who's new to the game, who wants to understand it. I bet these people would be very willing to help you learn how to event in the first place. And yeah, so I hope that kind of explains a little bit on the different types of crews when it comes to the different like levels. There's definitely different levels. Make sure that you can figure out what your schedule can handle. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, the next thing we're going to do is go over some rules when it comes, like some general rules when it comes to different crews. So let's see if they have rules in their bio. Okay, they do. So I'm just going to go to like 2 or 3 different crews, and I'm just going to kind of go through their rules to kind of explain anything that might be a little bit confusing. So for Zodiacs, which, like I said, as you can see, they came in first place 4 times, second twice, and third once, and probably so many other top 5, 10 placements. They're a great crew. So as you can see, the rules for the first one is you must be able to meet the ticket requirements and push hard. So that means they're basically saying that you must hit the minimum for each of their themes. So if they make their minimum for every theme 50 million and then 100 million for the theme that they go hard for, you're going to obviously want to make sure that you're hitting those requirements so you don't get kicked out of the crew. The second rule is do not create any drama, be respectful to other crew members and friendly to other crews. That's a fantastic rule. Obviously, be nice to everybody around you. Third rule must be 17 plus. A lot of crews do have age requirements, so make sure that you are following those. 4, no begging or crew hopping is allowed. I'm not sure exactly what they mean by begging. I believe they're saying like don't beg to be inside their crew simply because their crew is so high ranked that probably is what they're talking about. And crew hopping is basically means going from one crew to another. A lot of crews, when you join, they want you to stay inside the crew and you're not allowed to leave. I got lucky enough to where Euphoria really doesn't mind if we come or go because their minimums are quite high. So yeah, basically they're saying don't be going from one crew to another, then back to that crew, and then trying another, and then another, then going back to the original crew. That's crew hopping. 5, inactivity for 48 hours without informing an admin will result in automatic kick. That is another very common rule. If you're going inactive on the game, you basically will get kicked because you want active crew members inside there to make sure that they're eventing as well. Because, you know, if 5 people go inactive and they don't do the event, that's a lot of tickets that those 5 people would have accumulated had they have hit the minimum. So inactivity is definitely a huge rule when it comes to different crews. 6, inform an admin if you cannot participate in an event before it starts. Thankfully, a lot of admins for different crews are very lenient when it comes to personal reasons as to why you can't event. You know, somebody in your family's sick, you're going on vacation, whatever. A lot of admins are very, very understanding when it comes to real life coming before the game, obviously. 7, must follow the Zodiac, whatever. Okay, so that's basically just saying follow their crew account. Some crews make an entire account based off of their crew where they post minimums, updates, contests, and whatnot, different crew events, just so that you can kind of keep updated. Another very popular thing is people use Discord. That's what Euphoria uses. So they have a Discord server that they invited me to. Nimbus also had one where they, it's everybody who's inside the crew is inside of that server, and you all just chit chat, whatever, play your games, updates, and whatnot. So I'm going to go to, let's see if Nightshade has any. Oh, their rules 16 plus, like I said, age requirement, do a daily check-in. Okay, so that basically that's their making sure that you're not going inactive. Be active, participate in events. So those ones are pretty obvious. One that Nimbus had that I haven't seen yet is that you must have your, if you go to edit profile, your online status has got to be on. Nimbus, that was one of their rules, so that's how you do that. If you don't know how to do it, click edit profile, your online status, make sure that's on, because if it's off, they can't see if you're online or not. So you're going to obviously want to say that you're online so that they know that you're not inactive, because if it's offline and you're actually on, but it says that you've been off for 3 days, you ain't trying to get kicked. So that's another one. That is honestly kind of it when it comes to finding yourself a crew. I will slowly make more videos based on how to get higher tickets so that you can get into better crews. I do already have a video based off of the fashion event. It's kind of old. I've probably learned a lot since then, so maybe I'll make an updated one after I do collect or collector prank. But like I said, if you are new to the game and you don't really know how to event, a lot of crews who have low minimums understand that those typically are new people who are going to be joining their crew. So you are most likely able to ask questions, and they'll give you as much helpful information as they can. So like always, guys, please like, comment, subscribe, follow, do whatever you gotta do. Let me know if you guys have any video suggestions. I'm always up to making videos for people based off of what they need. And yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.